Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to do my second of 4 recaps tonight for MLB. The game I'm going to talk about is Guardians Yankees. If you didn't watch my Phillies Braves recap, go watch that one. But now let's get to Guardians Yankees, and then I'll do the Twins Padres game. But the Guardians get a 9-5 win in extra innings. They used a 6-run 12th inning in extra innings to score. Through the first 2 innings, it just felt like both teams didn't want to win this baseball game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But the Yankees, they just ran out of bullpen arms. And they just got buried in the 12th inning. And just an ugly loss. I thought their bullpen pitched really well. But then they had to bring in Tim Meza. It's like, those type of guys aren't going to get you wins. Michael Tonkin, Tim Meza. They just ran out of bullpen arms after Luis Gil exited with back tightness. His command just wasn't there tonight, and you could tell something was wrong with Luis Hill. Or how do you say his name? Hill? But yeah, just an ugly loss for the Yankees. This is a game they should have won. They had 2 chances in the 10th and 11th innings, to put this game away, walk it off. But they just couldn't walk it off Emmanuel Clase. Emmanuel Clase is just so good, man. Like, best closer in the game right now. Look, the Guardians, that's a huge win. And the Yankees really expend their entire bullpen in this 4-hour loss to the Guardians. Like, it's bad to lose, but when you use your whole bullpen, you gotta hope for a long start tomorrow. For another starter, you just gotta hope. But I feel like the New York Yankees will never win another World Series until Aaron Boone and Brian Cashman are gone. And the GM is the biggest loser. How can he build a bullpen of guys that get DFA'd or trade off, teams because they were no good? Yet buries Marana, how do you say his name in the minor leagues? But yet he'll sign Tim Meza with an 8.64 ERA trades. Neely, who was killing it in the minors for Leader, who sucks. Both awful trades. And the Yankees just couldn't come up clutch tonight. It's just the reality. I know Jazz Chisholm was brought in to bolster the offense, but this is the Yankees hitters with the most plate appearances at each position. The 5 of the 9 starters are below 90, not 190. 5 of their 9 players with the most plate appearances at each position have an OPS plus lower than 10% below league average. Like, this roster just isn't good enough. You have Alex Verdugo, Volpe, Cabrera, Grisham, Trevino, Torres, LeMahieu, Ben Rice. That's 8 players. 2/3 of the Yankees' offensive roster stinks. The team has a $300 million payroll. The failure of this roster build does not get talked about enough. Well, I don't know. I feel like Cashman gets a free pass every year. But the bullpen was responsible for 9 innings tonight, and they gave up 6 runs late. Tonight wasn't even on them. You can't blame the bullpen. Even if Meza and Tonkin gave up the runs when you can't score after the guy who blew his 10th save, and the next guy got out of a bases-loaded jam and gave you another strong inning, you don't deserve to win the game. The Yankees just simply didn't deserve to win this game, ladies and gentlemen. They just simply did not deserve to win. That's just the ultimate reality. If you're a Yankees fan, they didn't deserve to win. The Guardians were the better team. They executed better. Matthew Boyd had a solid start. Or I shouldn't say solid. He wasn't really that great. There was a lot of pitches he could have done better on. He wasn't happy with his performance tonight here, because his stuff wasn't there. It means a second start after the Tommy John surgery. It wasn't great tonight. 5.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. So, wasn't really a good start for Matthew Boyd. But the Guardians' bullpen was locked down after that. They didn't give up a single run until that 12th inning when they had Scott Barlow in the game. They transitioned over to Nick Samlin, who went .2 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Hunter Gaddis, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Cade Smith, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Ooh, he got a lucky break. He gave up a double to deep center. Some cutoff throws and gets it home. Throws out Grisham. I don't know how Grisham got thrown out there. I guess the third base coach was like, stop, and then waved him. Like he stopped and then started to go around third. But yeah, you just gotta send him there. Like, don't hold him. Don't go hold him then stop. Just wave him home. But then you get to Emmanuel Clase, 2 scoreless innings, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk on an intentional walk, no strikeouts, but 2 scoreless innings from Clase, man, best reliever in the game right now. Tim Herron then goes 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, struck out 1. Scott Barlow, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and he struck out 1. So you go 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 6.2 scoreless innings. Or 6.2 innings of 1-run ball from the bullpen. Just absolutely fantastic bullpen work from the Cleveland Guardians. And the Yankees as well, but when you have so many guys that just haven't worked out in their MLB career, like, say, Tim Mesa, you're just setting yourself up for failure, because this is an example of why the Guardians are going to be a tough team to beat in the postseason, because if they have a late lead, it's going to be hard to get any runs, because they have Hunter Gaddis, Cade Smith, Emmanuel Clase, like Tim Hare, Nick Sandlin, guys like that. And you gotta give credit to the bottom of the lineup. The bottom of the lineup really helped tonight. Rocchio 3 for 5, a walk and an RBI on a solo homer. Bo Nagler was 2 for 5, an RBI. Schneemann 2 for 5, 2 walks and RBI. Lane Thomas had a clutch RBI that gave him a 4-3 lead. He was 1 for 2, 1 RBI. So the bottom of the lineup was really helpful. I combined 2, 4, 7 total hits for 3 RBIs. Jimenez 0 for 4, 3 walks. Noel 2 for 6, an RBI and a walk. David Fry hit a 3-run triple, bases clearing triple that really put this game out of reach. Will Brennan was 0 for 2. Tyler Freeman 0 for 0 and a walk, pinch hitting. Josh Naylor 0 for 5 and a walk. Ramirez 1 for 6 and RBI, and Stephen Kwan was 0 for 4, 3 walks. So I combined 6 walks between Kwan and Jimenez. So the Yankees really had a tough time with the command eye, especially Luis Hill, he had to have been had that something happen from the start, because the command just wasn't there all game. And the 3 innings he pitched, he went 3.0 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts. The command just wasn't there all day. Or just really, I meant tonight, for Luis Hill. Then Tim Hill come in for 2 innings, 2 hits, 2.0 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts, got the bases loaded, jam, 2 soft hits. He now gets those 2 outs, 2 soft hits, a walk, but he's luckily able to get out. Mark Lear Jr., 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, he struck out 2, so good outing from him. Luke Weaver, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, he struck out 1. Tommy Kahnle, 1 inning, no hits, no run, 1 walk, he struck out none. Clay Holmes, 1 inning, no hits, no run, walk 1, but 3 strikeouts. So can't blame this game on Clay Holmes tonight. Struck out 3 batters. Jake Cousins, 2 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, struck out 2. But this is where it all falls apart, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Mesa, 0.1 innings pitched, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. This is where it starts to fall apart. And then Michael Tonkin, 0.2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. That's where it all fell apart. Gleyber Torres, 0 for 4, 2 walks. Soto, 1 for 5, a walk and RBI. Judge, 2 for 5, a walk, 3 RBIs, and a homer. Him and Soto went back-to-back early in this game. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 and a walk. Grisham pinch hit 0 for 2. Verdugo was 0 for 6. Trevino 0 for 0, 3 walks. So great game at the plate for Trevino, 3 walks. Wales 1 for 2. Volpe 2 for 4, walking an RBI. LeMahieu 0 for 5. Peraza went 1 for 2 pinch hitting. Cabrera 0 for 3. So your final score is 9-5. The Yankees dropped to 73-53. Guardians improved to 73-52. Scored 9 runs. They had 12 total hits for 9 runs. They scored, I think, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. The Yankees scored 2 in the first and 1 in the fourth. It was 3-3. And then Cleveland scored 6 in the 12th. The Yankees scored 2. Yankees had 7 hits for 5 runs. So yeah, tough loss for the Yankees. The bullpen for the Guardians was just better tonight, especially in the clutch time, and the offense for the Guardians come up more clutch in the extra innings. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Yankees just have terrible situational baseball. It's just the thing. The Yankees might need an arm tomorrow. These guys all through tonight in the minor leagues. Potate threw 2 innings, 34 pitches. De Los Santos 22 pitches. Trevino, how do you say his name? 16 pitches. Efros 11 pitches, and Marin Nakio, how do you say his name? 3 pitches. So they're gonna need some arms tomorrow because they used most of their bullpen tonight. So yeah, but a good win for the Guardians, 9-5. So next game for them tomorrow at 7:05. So I'll be back here for game 2 of that series. That's all I'm gonna say. Until next time, Peace, and I'll see you guys for Twins Padres recap and the Dodgers game tonight on that sheet.